Boy Gabe, card of the week today, and I'm just gonna get right into it. So the card of the week is the Two of Wands. So this week, what's going to be happening is you 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 are going to experience how your desires, the relationship between what you want and what other people want, can work together, or basically the general dynamic of how your desires interact with other people's desires and whether they can work together or not. So, based upon the last few weeks, you've been building up your material wealth. You've been supported by constant cycles of realization and rebirth, and coming into some new energies so that you're able to create some new things. With this one, your focus has been, you have focused what you really want, and you're starting now to see how your your agenda can start working with other people's agenda, or if it can. So that's usually what happens in the process of understanding what you want. Once you have an understanding of what you want, now you can start understanding the relationship of how it can work with other people's desires. And it's really important that you're aware of this throughout the week, from this Sunday until the next Sunday, because we can't do anything alone in this world. We need other people's help, and we need other people to understand where we're coming from. But that comes with clarity on what we want, and not just the idea of what we want, but in many cases, understanding the nuts and bolts of what we want, having an actual plan set up so that we are able to communicate our desires eloquently, articulately to others, and in turn, they understand what we want, so they understand their relationship of their agenda to our agenda. And it can either fit together like a jigsaw puzzle, or it can't. Now, many of us, in many cases, when we know something's not working with another person, we just kind of say, okay, it's not working, and I'm out. Some of us may take it personally. We may lose our clarity and begin to mix our personal emotions with our agenda, and our relationship, our agenda's relationship with another's agenda. We may mix that up with our own personal emotions as well. So, meaning, let me just rephrase that so it just sounds like English. We might mix up our own personal feelings in our agenda, which is, it's understandable. It's our baby. But we may also mix up our personal emotions, our personal relationship, or our feelings or perspective on the others that we're involved with, instead of just seeing the why we're together. Meaning, how can I phrase this? Basically, just to sum it up, you understand what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make sure I'm saying it in an articulate way, but you understand what I'm saying. Don't mix business with personal. And if it is a personal situation, you still want to be able to step back and be detached and understand how, if you don't feel like you're getting what you want out of a situation, out of a relationship with a lover, or a spouse, or a girlfriend, boyfriend, you need to understand how, what you need to basically sit down and talk and figure out and get more clear on what you want and what the other person wants, and then see how your desires can match with their desires. It may not match one for one all the way. It may not be 100% match. It may be an 80% match. It may be a 75% match. But this week is really about not compromise, but having an intimate understanding of how your agenda and your desires relate to other people's desires, and where they can match up, where they jigsaw together. So anyway, I said all that and fumbled through saying something very simply for about 30, maybe 45 seconds. And I'm not doing it live this week. I just kind of want to keep things a little bit more efficient. I haven't been on time for the last 2 weeks because I'm trying to be live. Plus, this kind of kills two birds with one stone. Recording it in advance, I can upload it to YouTube, and I can also upload it in turn to Facebook. I'm not going to cease doing the live videos. Those are fun. Those are fun to get your real-time reactions. And I may end up doing a live video later on today anyway. I just I want to have this on time for you guys. So it's 6 Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. There I'll be coming out with the card of the week every Sunday, and without fail. And I'm very glad you guys are following my posts and liking my posts and supporting my posts. And because my whole thing is, okay, I'm talking a little bit too much, but I'm going to end it here. My whole thing is, my purpose is to go out and help people and counsel people and give people more clarity in their life. And any time I can do that for another person, it gives me a lot of joy. So anyway, this is your boy Gabe Gold Diamond, 201s, and keep it trill. Much love, you guys.